absolutely stunning 2019 Porsche Macan. This is a 2.9 litre turbo, so it's a range topping trim. And yeah, a little bit of insight to the Macan. It was released for the 2014 model year, and this one being a facelift has the sort of revised PCM nav, exterior features, and they had the downboard 2.9 litre turbo, which was a result of shortening the crank and the stroke a bit. So yeah, this one's absolutely gorgeous. So originally the Macan sort of had the 3 litre models. The facelift came with a 2 litre base, 2 litre T, 3 litre S, 2.9 litre S, GTS, and then the range topping turbo. The earlier cars used to have a 3.6 on the turbos, but now they have a 2.9, which is a bit more aggressive. But yeah, this one's finished in volcano grey metallic, which is absolutely stunning. It's sort of a very deep dark gunmetal grey. And this one's also got the PDLS LED front headlamps as an option, which is the adaptive Porsche dynamic light system, and the adaptive cruise control module on the front grille here, along with a surround camera. Easiest way to tell, obviously, if a car's got adaptive cruise, is a bulb lens there. But yeah, this one, with its £15,000 off of options, above already very good turbo spec, would have been around £90,000 when new. It's got the 21-inch turbo alloys, which were derived from the 991 Gen 1 and Gen 2 models, and very nice, yeah. The turbo also comes standard with PSCBs, which is Porsche surface coated brakes. These have a 0.10 or 1/10 of a millimeter worth of tungsten coating on them, which gives them this really shiny effect on the disc. It makes them rust free, brake fade resistant, and they also come with their own set of specialized tungsten pads. The easiest way to distinguish a car with this is the white powder coated calipers. You can also have them in high gloss black, but yeah, you've got 6 and 4 piston respectively calipers, which is very nice. 390mm front, 360mm rear, and like I said, 6 piston front, 4 piston rear. You've got rear privacy as an option, high gloss black window trims, gloss black aluminium roof rails, gloss black rear spoiler. The PSCBs are very effective at stopping the car. Obviously they're not cross drilled because they can't be, but yeah, they are very nice. You've also got sports exhaust standard on the turbos, this one being finished in high stainless steel silver pipes and not the high gloss black ones. I think the stainless steel looks quite nice with the chrome badges and stuff, and yeah, the rear privacy, which is very lovely. We've also got this gorgeous Bentley we've just taken in as well. You've got the body colour side painted side blades here as well. And moving on to interior here, we've got the pebble grey over slate grey, two-tone smooth finish interior or leather, which is very nice. Easiest way to tell if a car's got the two-tone leather is a deviated stitch dashboard, or it'll have a stitch dashboard. This one having the pebble grey stitching, which is quite nice. And yeah, they just looks absolutely stunning. This one's also got the optional Porsche crest embossed onto the front and rear outer headrests, and some storage inside here with a cup holder, 2 cup holders, 2 USB-C ports, some revised facelift models, and a temperature zone control in the back here. It is very spacious. This one's got electric tilt and slide panoramic glass sunroof with its slate grey sunshade, which is nice. The turbo also comes standard with Alcantara soft headlining, which is very nice. The turbo comes with lots of features, including the 665 watt Bose surround sound system. The turbo also comes with a choice of 14-way comfort seats or 18-way adaptive sports seats. So the first owner option, the adaptive sports seats, which are 18-way. The comfort seats just don't have these functions here. It will look exactly like that. So you've got 8-way electric, 4-way lumbar, 2-way cushion extension, and 4-way bolster. So not only are these inflatable, but the bottom ones are inflatable. So these provide a really good experience. They're very comfortable as well. They're basically the comfort seats, but just have the ability to, you know, they have slightly more sculpted bolsters, so they are a bit tighter. You've got the dark silver finished illuminated tread plates with a Macan logo as well. And this one's got the optional GT Sport steering wheel with heating as well. A lot of people don't know, but a button is right behind the steering wheel. The GT steering wheel also comes with its nice chrome face plates and these Allen key style screws as well. But yeah, let's just start it up. Does sound quite naughty with a sports exhaust. You've also got electric folded mirrors, you already have that. The adaptive sports seats give you 2-set memory for the driver with key function and 3-set memory for passenger. The comfort seats from what I remember, do not give you passenger memory. So yeah. You've also got the chrono pack as well, sport chrono pack as an option, giving you this chrono dial in the middle, as well as the sport mode selector, which gives you normal, sport, sport plus and individual. And when you click this button, it gives you sports response as well, which is quite nice. This gives you 20 seconds of full overboost onto the turbos. Obviously the engine being derived from an RS5, it is very quick, so this puts the turbos to max spool, and you've got the turbo pressure bar up here, which goes up to sort of 1 psi or bar there, which is nice. Speed limit display, adaptive cruise control is an option with traffic jam assist, so it's not just the regular adaptive cruise, it is the best adaptive cruise. So yeah, it's got following distance as you'd expect and everything. Electric tilt and side sunroofs, very nice, very large. You've also got auto dimming rear view mirror along with exterior mirrors, as well as 2-zone front climate control with heated seats, individual fan, temperature, flow and automatic function. You've got PASM standard on the turbos with 2 settings, Sport and Sport Plus. Sport Plus on the obviously the chrono pack models, and on top of that, which is standard, the optional adaptive air suspension as well, which is really nice. So this allows you to raise and lower the car, offers a nicer, smoother experience. Off-road mode, lane departure warning standard, sports exhaust standard on the turbos, and auto start stop, along with some storage here with 2 USB-C ports again, with a SIM card slot and an SD card slot, and 2 tracking fobs, which is quite nice. Brushed aluminium everywhere, and yeah, as you'd expect, very high quality interior. Smooth finish leather gives you a full smooth finish dashboard here as well, and you've also got the updated PCM screen, which is quite nice. So it's a full touch screen, Apple CarPlay and everything, navigation, sort of an Audi style one, but with well, it's basically just a full-on Porsche unit, but yeah, PCM sort of their own unit, but yeah, very nice. It is slightly away from the VAG group stuff. You've got surround camera system as well, surround view as an option, and yeah, like I said, 15k worth of options. It does have quite a bit of stuff. It's also got another option in the boot, which I'll show, and yeah, you've got quite a lot of functions. You've got the chrono dial function as well, which allows you to just just set your speed and stuff of this clock, which is quite nice. But yeah, key's also quite nice. You also just get the one button. That's the easiest way to tell if you're holding a Macan or an SUV, Porsche SUV key by that. And yeah, let's just move in onto the boot real quick and then the engine. So on the boot here, this one's got the optional electrically deployable tow bar, which allows you to click a button and the tow bar just extends and retracts electrically, which is quite nice. And you've also got the air suspension controls here, so if you want some shopping or anything, then yeah, you can basically just lower and lift the car. And this has also got the Porsche boot load protector mats, which is quite nice, 12-volt socket, Bose amplifier or subwoofer here, boot mounted, and as well as this hidden storage compartment, you've got the Bose amplifier. So a good note on these cars fitted with a pan roof is to make sure you clean the gutters, because you will fry a lot of electrics if you don't do that and cause a lot of damage. We have had a KN in the past with an e-hybrid battery, and that has completely gone because the gutters weren't cleaned on the roof. But yeah, the PDS headlights are quite nice as well, PDLS. And yeah, under the bonnet here, we've got the 2.9 litre twin turbocharged V6, which is an updated facelift engine derived from the Audi RS5. This has 440 brake horsepower, so slightly less than the RS5. But yeah, from what I remember, the 2.9 was created from a 3 litre by shortening the stroke off the crank, or shortening it, yeah. So very nice. You've got all the pipes, charge and coolant pipes here in a little bit of aluminium, which is very nice. And yeah, this one's got 4 owners, full Porsche history, and just looks absolutely stunning. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's move on to the test drive. Guys, they'll be test driving the Macan. This is a Macan Turbo. So yeah, got quite a grumbly start to it. It is quite nice with its, you know, twin turbocharged 2.9. I've also driven the RS5, which has the same engine in it, and it is a very enjoyable engine. It does have quite a lot of cracks and pops to it, which is nice. But yeah, overall it is a really fun car to drive. Very smooth as well, but when you want it to be sporty, you know, when you want it to be sporty, it is definitely there. You've got a sports response button, which basically puts the turbos to max sport for 20 seconds, which is nice. And yeah, when you put your foot down and you got that turbo response, it is insane when the turbos are at max bar. Yeah, it is crazy. When you do toggle onto the sort of oil stuff there, you can see the turbo pressure there. You've got nav functions there and your adaptive cruise status on the dash. I do like how Porsche have integrated the, you know, you've got your speedo and a digital speedo even, very classic sort of 8-bit looking thing there, and the rev tac in sort of white for rev surround, and then you've got the nav. You've got updated PCM, which is a lot more responsive than the earlier cars, and still all the classic buttons, which I prefer. I prefer having buttons over, you know, screens and stuff. And the Bose is very good. Also the brakes, the PSCBs, they could stop a train. They really are not too bad. They're definitely there in terms of driving dynamics. And the PDK in these is rapid, you know, 7-speed, very quick, extremely quick. Yeah, this one's got, just looks stunning with 21-inch turbos. I think they look odd with the 20-inch wheels. They're just too small. The 21s are definitely good, and you know, Volcano over Pebble is just really nice. It does really set the interior apart, I have to say. But yeah, let's just give it a bit of a rip. Oh, it does sound nice. You do get a few burbles there. It is pretty good on the sort of let off there. But when you do upshift, you do get those cracks, sort of DSG fart. You get in the Audis. But yeah, I will demonstrate the turbo response in a sec, which really does make it crazy. But yeah, the car is all warmed up and everything, so you know, I never drive the car's cold. It is at its normal operating oil temperature, which is good. And yeah, Sport Plus definitely is very fun driving dynamic with the, you know, power steering plus and everything. You've got really dynamic steering along with PASM, which helps reduce a bit of body roll, but mainly just stiffens the dampers and, you know, just makes it quite sporty going around corners effectively. And you've got the air suspension, which I think is a must on an SUV. They don't feel as nice with the sort of coils there. So yeah, not only do you have the airbags, you've got the PASM airbags, which is, you know, that's really good. It's definitely, I'm impressed with that, 100%. Quite fuel efficient as well. They're not terrible gas guzzlers like the V8s and the flat 6 911s. But yeah, I'll just try and get this thing working. So yeah, all you want to do basically is have it in Sport Plus and then click the turbo response button, Sport Response, and then just floor it. Then you can hear the turbos go to max sport, 1 bar of pressure, full boost. And yeah, surface coated brakes really can stop a train. They are insane. When they are magma hot, you know, when they're cold they don't work as well, but when you do get ceramics and the PSCBs hot, they work extremely effectively. And yeah, the turbo response is definitely nice. I know the 718s also had this function, the flat 4 newer Boxsters and Caymans sort of had that, but yeah, you can just see the fuel go down straight away. Do that, but yeah, really nice. Very lovely car to drive. I think the Macan's very nice looking. The Cayenne's obviously the bigger daddy, but you know, the Macan is considered to be more nimble and agile due to its short wheelbase and sort of like less wide size really. And yeah, the turbo is nice for having the surface coateds. I think I'd rather have the PCSBs than the ceramics. The ceramics are just really costly to replace, and these offer, you know, a lot of reliability. You know, these the PSCBs offer, you know, up to 70,000 miles worth of lifetime, whereas Steely's, you know, cross-drilled steel discs on the S models probably last you 30 to 40 if you're lucky. So yeah, nice Ducati there.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.